up, everybody? New Jersey drones, UFOs, UAPs. Yo, I gotta apologize because the volume probably gonna suck because I didn't bring my mic, but I'm in the car and I'm like, yo, I gotta do a video before I lose the train of thought. And the video is because of Jim Dillinger. So go to the Jim Dillinger channel. Go there now. He just put out a video about this whole New Jersey drones thing. Go now, man. Go share the video. Go hashtag the video. Go spread the video out, man. And Jim Dillinger, to you. You did this video, brother, not me. You are the creator of this video, man. I love you, bro. But the point is, there's just 3 quick points before I explain why I'm making this video. First point is, we need videos like Jim Dillinger's videos so the discussion can continue. A healthy discussion, not a scary discussion. And video coming from someone as intelligent as Jim, we create these conversations. That's what we need. Healthy conversations, critical thinking conversations, even though critical. Anyway, man, New Jersey drones. Second point is, and this makes me laugh so bad. I love how throughout this whole situation, all of us are trying to grip so hard to the understanding of the world that we have. Because otherwise, if something extraordinary happens, man, the whole picture falls apart. That's what we're afraid of, man. We're not afraid of no alien invasion. They've been preparing us for an alien invasion since the whole Roswell incident. You think a Roswell incident, whoops, it happened on accident, and we're trying to disguise it and stuff, and then all of a sudden, what do you know? One of the most secretive areas in the world, like Area 51, becomes like this global phenomena. Everybody knows about it, right? So that's my second point. The third point is that we are thinking way too simply about this whole New Jersey drones. Again, it's a hashtag. New Jersey drone situation, whatever you want to call it. We're thinking way too simply of it. So I'm gonna take off from the last point that I'm making, why I'm making this point. I have repeated this like I don't know how many times, and probably people start thinking, man, this guy ego is crazy, he's showing off. I keep telling people, I don't only do information, I live information since I'm 5 years old. I keep telling people, traveling, communicating with tribes, with scientists, with doctors, with people that we think, run shit, man. Just books and books and books. Being in the this is what I do, people. Do you understand? This is not what I do. This is what I live. I live information since I'm 5 years old. I always say 30 years plus. 5 languages, excuse me. And again, this is not, because I'm so cool, I'm much smarter than you. No. This channel, if you go back to 2008, this channel was made specifically, it said, is for us to claim the power back. So, the reason I'm telling you all of this, a little resume of myself, a little background, is just for you to have a seed of thought in your head that, you can't just study for 5 years or 10 years or read a bunch of books or whatever, or one or the other, and think that you can talk about it shit. And that's the big problem that happened with internet, with social media and YouTube. All of a sudden, we have all these professionals. Think about it. Even in our world, you can't, there's 12 years of high school. Then you got to go to college. And then you got to have multiple years of experience for you to really know something, man. Michael Jordan was, you know what I'm saying, didn't become Michael Jordan overnight. It takes time and time and time and time. So, going back to my last point, why we are thinking about it way too simply. To all you false flag people out there, who do you think implanted this whole false flag operation in our heads? You think we were so clever, like figured this shit out by ourselves? No, they put in plants like Stephen Greer. Even though seems like the most wonderful guy, that's the scary part. The Omen is also a super nice guy, right? In the stories. Super articulate. Super nice, man. The devil is like that. The devil is not some goofball. That's why I always say intelligence over wisdom. The devil is super intelligent. So the point is, it takes years and years and years. Travels, you know, go travel, go talk to different tribes, go see the pyramids yourself, and not only the Giza pyramids. There are pyramids in Russia, pyramids all over the place. They're hidden. So they put the false flag operation in us, in our heads. I talked about it in the other video. I talk about it all the time. This is how, you know, the people that quote unquote run things, again, they have whole, you know, laboratories and study centers and university that centers around how to control societies. So what do? They always create opposite camps, always. And in our world, opposite camps is not enough. There have to be multiple camps now, right? Which are not organic. If you think they're organic, you're tripping. They are man-made, as we love to say. You understand? So the fault, just like the UFOs, just like the UAPs, just like the false flag operation, it was all man-made. It was created. It was put in our heads with these, you know, little like plants, like, oh, I'm gonna tell you a secret, you know, there's gonna be a fake alien invasion. So I want you to understand that. Please understand that. Also, I talked about this before in the last video. Would it be simple for them to create like a fake UFO, lights in the sky, drones changing into planes? Easy. It would even be easy for them to create that one of these things is communicating with you. Easy. But here's where the big issue comes in. And not only is this in scriptures all over the world, but I have communicated, you know, on my journeys from Peru to Montana to tribes that don't have the internet, don't have the TV, and they have stories passed down generations to generations about beings coming from somewhere else, communicating. In the Vedas, in the Slavic Vedas, I'll just say it, and if you decipher the Hindu Vedas, it's the same thing. But the Slavic Vedas is a lot more extensive. It's a lot bigger. It tells us straight up that our race, human race, but also different races, come from different planets, come from, again, I always say, you want to call it dimensions, call it dimensions, I don't care. that, you know, we inhabited this planet by bringing, you know, the different elements and different minerals and you know, different seeds and everything in order to make this planet habitable. And then another demigod brought another set of creatures onto our planet. We call them the Adamites. Go figure who the Adamites are, whoever they are to you. So you're like, Nas, what does this have to do with the New Jersey drones? I'm telling you exactly what this has to do with the New Jersey drones. Ask yourself, why did they hashtag New Jersey drones or drones? They hashtagged it. We didn't do it. They spun it into mass hysteria. We didn't do it. I mean, they pushed us into it and then we did it. But it wasn't created by us. Why not create fake alien invasion? I know. You're going to be like, nah, because, you know, it would be too simple. And that's my exact point, which goes back to the first point that I started the video with. It would be too simple. Holograms. Shout out to you, Jim. Love you, Jim, man. For real, man. I love you, bro. You're one of the greatest people. You're a blessing. Holographs. Here's the problem with a huge problem with the whole holographs, right? First of all, people know what holographs look like. Second of all, even if we don't know what holographs look like, right? These orb things, because mostly it's orbs that basically change shapes, have been spotted over the sky. So that's a big issue. They've been spotted over the sky. In the stratosphere. They've been observed from planes. You understand what I'm saying? Where there would be nothing projecting it. No reason to project it. Also, all my dear English-speaking people out there, we think it's only happening here. It's happening in Russia. And look, in Russia, it's no mass hysteria. It's just happening. So that's a big issue, right? Two big issues. Why did they hashtag drones or New Jersey drones? And second of all, why are these quote-unquote orbs or holographs are being spotted not from the ground in the sky above you where you don't know what the heck it is. No. These things are above the sky. Huge issue. Airplane pilots, Air Force pilots, people in Russia and in Ukraine that have been, you know, in the war, man. I've been communicating with them. Guess what? They're seeing shit. They're not reporting it. They're not like Westerners. They're not about to run and say, oh, I'm not really classified. I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. No, they're not talking about it. They're talking about on such a hush-hush, like personally. Like, if I would talk to someone, right? They have been seeing orb shits way above the sky throughout this whole conflict. So I want you to put all of that together, which leads me back to the very first point I made in the video. We're thinking about this way too simply. Because if they wanted to create a fake alien invasion, what's the problem? They have flying saucers. They've been having flying saucers. The government, shadow government, deep government, whatever you want to call it, they've been having flying saucers. If they were using holographs, it would just be a bunch of holograph flying saucers flying around. You know? Why shapeshift and shit, man? For what? It's a fake alien invasion. Stephen Greer and all these people are saying the golden age, they're on the way out. Not yet. We're going through the slamming of the door right now. And what happened was that they've been, for the last 60, 70 years, preparing us for a fake alien invasion. This has been going on bits by bits by bits for a minute, for at least 60, 70 years, since the whole Roswell incident. And then all of a sudden, New Jersey drones. And very importantly, I keep saying this, watch what the algorithm is pushing. What do you think they're pushing right now? A fake alien invasion. They're also pushing a real alien invasion. Of course, it's two camps. Remember, two camps. And in our case, multiple camps. They're pushing it. They're really pushing it. Of course they're pushing. I'm not saying they're not pushing it. But then, if you have someone that has a whole different approach, like we do on this channel, they're not pushing it. You understand what I'm saying? So, I will finish off with this. I will go back to the 3 points that I made. First point, you're thinking way too simple of this. Way. And they want us to think way too simply of this, man. Second of all, I don't know what it is. Forget about my points. I just thought of, don't forget about the points, but I'm not going to repeat them. But my last point that I will make. People have been coming up to me and getting in contact with me that are talking about that they're communicating with something, and it's a bunch of people. Very importantly, where you can't just dismiss it. And again, I told you in the video before, they could create a fake, communication with, but these are, first of all, random people, and second of all, it goes back to what I was talking about before, where I've spoken to tribes completely, on the edge of civilization, man, that were telling me very similar stories. So again, and if you guys think, oh, it's a fake alien invasion, and what do you mean? Go listen to Trump. He just spoke. And to all you people that think that Trump is some messiah and he's the, yo, come on, people. Come on, man. And Mr. Trump, I would love to take your interview, but no, I'm not buying that, bro. I'm not buying it. And you shouldn't either. Is it better that Trump won over Biden? Of course. Because I told you, it's the symbolism that counts, right? And ask yourself, why all this fake alien shit, whatever. Why? Because, the Biden administration is trying to, put sticks into Trump's inauguration and it's his wheels and shit, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Please, Nazarenes, man. We're not thinking that simply. We're not. Anyway, I love all of you. Jim Dillinger, you are the man to me. So go to Jim Dillinger channel, hashtag it, share it, do all of that, man. And tonight, I'm going deep into the Pine Barrens to talk with a local that's been filming these orbs for years. All right? Because, it's so shit in the sky has always been going on. But something else is going on right now. And my honest thoughts are that they were planning for this fake alien invasion so badly. It's my honest opinion that something real has happened. And they can't control it. So 90% of these drones, it could be their drones. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on right now. So take into consideration everything that I said. I love all of you. Romania Poet, the greatest poet of all time. My boy David Voronuk, all of y'all out there. I love all of y'all, man. Uno.